Hello, hello. This is Budgets with Grace, where I give you a glimpse of my life through the lens of my budget. My name's Grace, and it's another Transfer Tuesday, but oh no, if you see the dates, you've caught me. It's actually Monday. It's just a lot easier for me to get this up on Tuesday if I record on Mondays. So, first, I want to look at giving, and obviously, there was a really big election that happened recently, and I want to keep this channel non-political. But importantly, two seats for Senate were up in the state of Georgia, and two of those two races went to a runoff race. So I want to redirect some of my giving categories in order to make a bigger contribution to this organization. The New Georgia Project is something that I found that is supposed to be a nonpartisan way to get people registered to vote in Georgia. And I believe that if you are honest and you want our democracy to work better, giving more people a voice in the state of Georgia is what needs to happen. And I just feel a lot better about giving to this than supporting a specific campaign. Um, yeah, and I don't want to promote what I believe politically. So I changed this. It used to be called Spread the Vote, which is the last organization I gave to try to help people get registered to vote. So I'm just going to click on this, would be like the education category that I have. And Humane Society. Oh, I made it the same as I was taking it from. Funny. I want to keep mutual care masks because I'd like to get a second mask, and when I do that, I'd want to donate to it, but that's 80 bucks. This $15 is already spent. It just hasn't come through as a link transaction. And maybe I'll hold off on making that transfer until I get paid again, and I can maybe top it off to an even 100 and also top off Adopt a Family to reach my goal of 200 to donate in December. And immediate obligations. I don't have to transfer anything. I'm going to skip down to my goals, and I have my first and foremost goal to max out my Roth IRA by December. First of all, if you don't know, we've been looking at the software YNAB, and you can try it with a link down in my description, or anyone in the YouTube YNAB community. It will give you an extra free month, and it's some of the best budgeting software out there. And my goal to max out the Roth IRA by the end of the year is because that's just my personal goal. You technically have until taxes are due on April 15th to max it out, but I want to push myself and see if I can get there. So I'm going to go into my Vanguard account on my phone and contribute. So shows some details, and I can enter the amount, and in my YNAB I can see I have 335 to transfer in order to continue on my goal. Because it's fun, I'm going to be entering that manually. And it's a tracking account, so it will show up down below. And 335. And this is budgeted. Save. Nice. Now that goal is taken care of, I'm going to make my next transfer from my Wealthfront cash account into my Wealthfront index fund. Gen Z kind of explained to me, and I think I sort of understand, that an index fund is a strategy to investing, and a mutual fund is, I think, what you're actually investing in. So an index fund is trying to match the value of your mutual funds to the market trend by balancing your stocks so that when one goes up, like, the other might go down, but it's following the general trend. I've been watching a lot of videos about that lately. I sort of understand finally, but also not really. Now to track that, I'll go into my Wealthfront Savings, add a transaction. It's going into my Wealthfront Invest. Investing is the category. I did budget for it, and 100, save, ba-boom, bada-bing, bada-boom, boom, boom. Going for a Fifth Element thing here. I don't know how many people will get that reference. So those are all my transfers for my goals. And now I'll go all the way to the bottom. And I can see that I have $629.02 precisely that I can transfer to my credit card. And this is super satisfying to do in YNAB. If you're new to it, you can just click record payment and it just makes it perfectly from my checking account. So lovely. And because some of these transactions have not cleared yet, that's why there isn't, well, this is because of the way I do reimbursement categories with my boyfriend. And it looks like I bought some things on Amazon that I split with him, and anyway. And now I'm going to do the last thing, which is transfer cash into my not so high interest savings account. Everybody knows what's going on with the pandemic. I'm tired of explaining it, so if you know what I'm doing, good for you. And I'm going to go into December to make sure I'm capturing every dollar I want to transfer. And giving is going to be pretty active, so I think I'll leave that. Immediate obligations I need. True expenses, I'm going to highlight everything except haircut and oil change, because that's coming up in just a couple weeks. I can't believe it's December in a couple weeks. And maybe I'll leave home repair unchecked because a lot of things have been coming up and I want to have that available in cash. Goals, I'm just going to click on the future. All of the do not break glass, these are all of my emergency categories. I want all that cash in my highest interest savings account, so it hopefully is doing the best it can do. I don't need any of these spending categories. All of that should be available to me. Event categories, I'm going to highlight all of them except for birthdays and Thanksgiving and Christmas. I've already deleted those goals and started moving that money around to where I need it, so I need that to be available. And that's all that I want to highlight, and I can look on the sidebar and I can see that I have $7,789.50. So I'll just pull up the calculator, and I guess I don't really need the calculator for this part. I know that I want to keep $1,000 in my credit union savings account, so just minus the 1,000. I am going to be transferring a small amount. So I have $66.40 in my Wealthfront savings, and now I'm going to subtract $6,789.50, and the difference is $149.50. 50. So I'm gonna make it simple and just transfer 150 bucks into my Wealthfront account. PS was using a calculator this whole time. So add a transaction from checking into Wealthfront savings, and we'll move 150. Great. Happy Transfer Tuesday. I've made such great progress today on my retirement account, my investing account, which will hopefully act someday as a bridge. I paid off my credit card in full, which always feels amazing. So I'm 100% debt free in credit cards. And future goals that will be coming, I think I will be refocusing on my student loans come the new year, come the time when they start, charging us interest again. In America, that is. And spending goals, I would like this new couch and this new TV, and I think we'll just kind of see how that fits in with my income if I'm able to get another full-time job sooner rather than later. So, and also maybe just beefing up my emergency fund so I, instead of having about 1 month's worth of income ahead, I'll have 2 months. So, that's what I'm thinking. So I'd love it if you could share your Transfer Tuesday progress in the comments below, any like milestones or goals that you've completed. And if you've watched this whole video, thank you so much. It super supports my channel. And if you could like, comment, subscribe, all the things, I'll catch you next time. Bye.